Hi guys and welcome to a new video. So if you are following me on Instagram or Twitter or on my Facebook page, you would have known that for the past few days I have been working on the Plapico Dragons. I have four, and I have had them for a while. So what happened is basically those Plapico Dragons are made by Aileen doll, and Aileen doll is making like a lot of very cool ball jointed dolls, so resin ones, kind of expensive, like old ball jointed doll. And some time ago they came out with the Plapico version. This is a Plapico, so the box looks like a book, and inside you have the dragon. And basically they are made by yourself, like made it yourself dragons, so you just build them up. And of course when they came out I just jumped on them and got the first four, and then because I wasn't painting them or doing anything with them, just keep them like on the shelf, like they're books basically. I decided to just like stop buying them, so I only have four. They came out with like a lot of them now. They have a root and they have a seed, so basically there are actually four kinds: the root and the seed that I don't have, and this is ashes, and this is violet. And basically this is violet again but the pink version, and this is ashes again but the white version. So what I did a few like 3 days ago, or maybe 4 now that you see the video, because I don't know how it's going to be edited, but anyway. So I started with painting the Plapico ashes, and then I did the violet, and yesterday I did the pink, and I am gonna have to do the white version, which is probably going to be the most difficult one because, well, it's white, so I think the flows are going to be a lot easier to see some on the others. Even so, I know where the flows are here because I'm not a professional painter of dragons. Anyway, so the thing is, I just build them, and I'm deciding like I'm gonna just build them all up. Maybe I'll try and get another one from Aileen doll when they come back out, because at the moment everything but one is sold out on the website that I can use, which is the one based in Korea. They also have another website based in Europe, so if you're in Europe you can maybe get different versions, but yeah, not for Japan, so too bad. Anyway, so what I'm doing is I open them up and I paint them up, seal them with Mr. Super Clear, and I have a collection of very super cute dragons. So what I'm going to do today is actually try and show you the process of making the dragons, and we'll see how it goes. So anyway, let's get started with this one, which I'm going to open up for you just right here, so you can see everything that is in the box. And then I'm going to build the part. Well, let's do it step by step. So first you see that there is a seal here at the top and a seal at the bottom. So you just need to get one of them removed. If you can't unglue them, you can use scissors to just cut through them. Which I do because I don't want to, mess up the box, because it looks like a book and I think it's adorable. I might actually, cut it through here and make a diorama, but, in the very, very far away future. So what does it come up with? So nothing left. So this is Ash's white version. So it's the same as this little gray one here, but completely white. And here you see completely white things. So you have this part, which is for the feet and the lower body. So you have the feet here, legs here, and the lower body. Then you have this one, which is for the arms and eyes. So you have both sides of the big horns, the small tiny horns, the eyes and the mouth, and it comes with two different type of mouths. So I think one is closed and the other is open. So you can basically change that if you want to, you know, for facial expression. And then you have this one, which has so the back of the head, the middle part, which you actually don't see at all. That will, you know, the mouth is coming in this hole here, and the face is coming on the bigger hole here. The face, the side of the face, those tiny things here that you can see here, those type of thing, and the middle part of the body, and of course the wings, and the wings are attached here at the back. Anyway, so this is what comes with, and you also have this. So this is the string because the ends. Wait a minute. Where are my ends? Here are my hands. You have the hands here and the arms part here, and those are movable. So you can basically pose a dragon. You have the string, which is like a ball jointed doll, and you actually can move the arms of the dragon. So articulation here. The arms are really small, so we can't really do much, but it's still super cute. So that's what the string is for. And then you have eyes, like two different shape and two different color for the round. So far I have been using the purple for everybody. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna keep on using the purple. Anyway, so that's what it comes with. So the first thing you do is, well, the first thing I do is actually I build up the lower part. I detach the ends, and I detach the face, the wings, the body. I build up the horns. So I'm gonna do that and show all of that to you. And then I have to, you know, use Mr. Super Clear. So let's get started at the bottom. Go. So to detach the feet, you know, if it's like just on the opposite side, I just rotate them and they detach quite easily. But then you see you have tiny little pieces left. You can use sandpaper, but I'm a bit lazy about that, and it takes about forever. And then there is scratches on the rest, so I'm not really good at that. So I use my scissors and just, you know, scrap the little thing. Until it's gone, basically. And here you go. So you do that on both areas, and you get something smooth. And the thing is, this one is white, so you won't see the problem. Like when you actually detach the parts, you can see the little white dot at the place where it was attached. But since this one is white, it's just like unified color. So second feet. Then you get the parts of the legs. I can detach all the leg parts. So here you have three, so I'm gonna just cut here the part and then turn it around. And just remove all the extra tiny bit of plastic. I remove them because then sometimes if you don't remove them, first of all, they're going to see because they are like on the areas that are visible, and also they stop you from closing the parts properly, which is a bit annoying. So it's better to remove that first. Okay. So once you have all your parts, you just put them up together. So this feet has this part here on the inside, and this part here on the outside. And you build up the leg like that. Same with the other side. Right leg. Here you go. It looks a bit whitish transparent, that's really cool. Okay, so I'm gonna do that with all the parts and then I'll get back to you. So here we go, all the pieces ready to be sprayed by the Mr. Super Clear. So we have the front of the head with the two little horns. We have the lower part of the body, so feet and legs, and lower part of the body with the tail and the belly, the wings, the ends, the head right here, so the back of the head with the mouth and the side of the face and the big horns at the back, and then the back part of the upper body and the front part of the upper body, which you cannot put together because you have to put the ends in the middle first, like the elastic part of the arms. So basically that's it. I'm going to put that on this cardboard that I use as a tray, and I'm going to take them all outside to be sprayed by the Mr. Super Clear, because I don't want to have you know, the particles of Mr. Super Clear everywhere in my room, because the ventilation isn't too good and Mr. Super Clear isn't good for your lungs. And I have my little friend right here, right over here, who might not really enjoy having Mr. Super Clear flowing in the air. So we're going to go out. Preparing my Mr. Super Clear in hot water, so that it's going to come out very nicely in a nice mist and spread very, very evenly over the surface. Alright, all sprayed, so you can see they're shiny and you can see it's sort of reddish on the cardboard. And unfortunately it's raining today, so it's kind of humid, so I just hope that the Mr. Super Clear is going to stick properly, because, well, you know, the humidity has an effect on what's going on. And, well, hopefully now we just wait until it dries and then I'll be able to paint. Alright people, so all the pieces are dry now and they are here on my sort of cardboard bag that I just put here to protect the desk. And you know, it's easy to mix up my colors on here. So I'm actually saying that I'm painting it, but what I'm doing is not paint, because I'm not using any paint at all. It's using those dry pastel. So those dry pastel are for the basic, like, skin tone. If you want to look around here at this little one, I use the dry pastel to do the darkening of the skin in areas, and I also use them to do the blushing. So that's the first part of the creating the dragon. I just use the dry pastel to go through the skin color and the blushing and stuff. And then so I use brushes. So I have this brush to do the large area, and I have this one to do more details. And then I have my aquarelle Faber-Castell pencils. So this is the box, and I have like 60 colors in there, and I just use that to do the details of the little dragon. So for example, you can see here on this one there is this line for the eyebrows, there is a line, black line above the eye, there are a little dot in the nostril, and the color here on the cheeks to see the detail of this little bump that he has here. Same on the legs, same on the tail and the wings. And I also use those pencils to make it very dark, so you can see the horns, they were white at first, so now they're black. And also for the nails here and on the toes. So, and I also use that to whiten the teeth and to color the tongue inside, which you can barely see. So I have like a blush for the entire mouth first, and then the color for the tongue. So that is what I'm going to do to this one. I want to have him in green, so I'm going to have to prepare green color. I'm going to use this one for the base, and this one to have more detail above. Then I need also to have some darker color. So normally I use, like, this is, I don't have pink for the blush, so I use a mix up of the red and this beige and some white. So that's the color you got in here. This one was mixed with purple a little bit, so you can see I actually shave those to make a powder, and then I use the powder to color. So that's what's going to happen now. So let's have a look at how it goes. So I have my colors here. So I started with putting the green, light green at the first base. Then I added the darker green. Then I did the blush in pink, and then I used the pen to do the details. So first we have the ends. So you can see the light green near my thumb, and then you have the darker green, then you have the little blush, and you have the detail for the nail and the little bump that he has here, the scales. Same with the other hand. Then we have the bottom part of the body, so we have the blush at the center, and we have details on the leg, and we have the toes as well, the nail on the toes, same here, details on the side, and we have details on the back side and the blushing, and we have detail on the heels. Then this is the upper part of the body, so you can see it's just a blush, lighter green and then darker green on top. The wings, the outer part here with a little detail, and then on the inner side you have some different type of blush. And then we have the back of the head with the side of the head and the mouth. So the mouth has a like very red tongue. We have the side of the face with like two different greens, then the blush, then the spike are darker green, and the back of the head looks like this with something at around the neck that I didn't do on the other dragon, that's new. And then we have the face up, so you can see the little details on the cheeks, and you have the line under the eyes, and you have the black part around the eyes, more details here, same on the other side, details for the scales, and basically that's it. So now I just have to seal them again and let them dry. All sealed and drying, and when it's dry I can build up the dragon. I actually cleaned up the spot here, so it looks better now. So guys, I have all the parts and they are all painted, so that part is over. Now I just have to put them all together and make the little dragon. So we are going to have a look at that next. So all the parts gathering here in front of me. So let's get started on compiling the dragon. So the first thing to do is to use the string here, it's an elastic string, to build up the arms. So you start here with this one, so you put it through the shoulder, through the arm, and then through the end, this one, through the end, and back through the arms and shoulder. Here we go. Okay, now that when that's done, you take the other side, you put it through the shoulder, through the arm, and through the end, right, and then back. And then you put them all together. Take the tips here. And here you go. So you have them all together. So this is the right arm and this is the left arm. And you pull a little bit to make it sort of tight but not completely too tight. And you do a little knot there. Okay, you need to have some pull left so that you can put the body in between. Okay, then you take the bottom part of the body, put the back on top of it fully, place it correctly. Here we go. Then you put the arm. I put the arms with the string here on top. So here, so that I can lift up those two things, that they're going to hold the arm while I put the rest. Okay, here. And then you put the front. Oops. Here we go. So you need to move a little bit the string to make sure that it doesn't go in the way of putting it fully in place. So here you go. So that's what it looks like. Then when that's done, you can put the wings. The wings are a little bit difficult and I'm always like afraid of breaking them because you have those two little parts that goes into those two little holes, but there is a sort of little crochet here. So it needs to go inside and then you have to pull it through. Well, push it through. And that's the scary part. You know what I just did? I put the arms upside down. I put the right arm on the left and the bloody hell. Okay, I need to undo what I just did here. I made a mistake, sorry guys. And that's going to be a hard one to fix because once they're put, well, once the parts are put well, they're very well sticking together. Okay, that was easier than expected. So let's start again. Right arm on the right, thumb up. Okay, here we go, doing it again. At least I figured it out before I finished to build it up, so lucky. Okay, put it all the way through once more. Yep, the arms are definitely in the right direction this time around. Okay, so now wings. Come on, wings. Here we go, wings. See? There is always those white traces every time. It's just so scary. Okay, so next one, I need to prepare the eyes. So the eyes have a flat surface here. So check it out which one go in which direction. So that's the correct position for it. So I put it back down like this. And I'm going to take a sticker. I'm going to put the same eyes as everybody else. Wahaha. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, so now that the eyes are in, we're going to put to the back of the head where it should be. Make sure the tiny little horns stay put. Push all the way through. Try and fill up the gaps. See, there is gaps here. There is always gaps, I don't know why. Anyway. And then I cut the strings here. Oops. And put the head on top here, all the way through. And here we go. Baby dragon. So guys, here is the baby dragon. Fully made. I think it's really cute. I was a bit afraid because white seemed to be so, difficult because everything is going to be like very visible. But I think it looks adorable. So I'm very satisfied with him. You're so cute! So he's going to go and meet his friends now. Right, photo session and everything so that I can show that to you. So let me have a little overview of all the dragons now.